when I put the GHS strings on, it felt like I'd already been playing that guitar to the point where it was already had that feeling that the mid-tone and also the harmonics were creating overtones that felt to me like the whole guitar was with me. It was part of my lungs. And that was the first time I'd ever had that experience where an instrument was not an obstacle for me. It was rather a partner in crime.
We've never had a problem with them. They're very reliable. I've worked with them almost 9 years, never had any string break on me.
And when I got my first electric guitar, it was a old like Sears Roebuck SG copy. And so once I got that for Christmas, and then I started using GHS strings, and I had a neighborhood kid who, I didn't take guitar lessons, I just self-taught. So I didn't even know how to tune a guitar. I just picked up the guitar, and I had to have my neighbor, who was a young kid who was in guitar lessons, he showed me how to tune the guitar. And then, from there I just slowly developed it. I've always used GHS my whole life.
And it's always nice when the company they're good folks, and they're easy to deal with, and I think they like our band.
I couldn't tell you enough how much I love these strings. I mean, besides it being like a wild thing that I get to design a custom string set and get to be a part of, a whole new kind of way of playing the banjo, but I usually, just on like a technical note, I usually have to change my banjo strings like every other show. I'm not your mama's banjo player. I kind of play it like an SG, and so when I go really hard, banjo strings are not really made for that. Nor are banjos really, but that's a whole other issue. But yeah, I haven't had to change these strings once, and I've played like 12 shows on this tour so far, 10 shows, and they're as strong and rough and ready as I need them to be. And it's wild to find a string set that can hang.
It's funny that I've got some that I'd had at home that were in the long string packs that you have, and those actually age really well. There's something about being in them where, if I was at home and I'm recording and I didn't have a chance to get at a store or talk to you guys, I would go and find those, because I keep them in my garage, which is not down in my basement where the moisture level could go. And those, they've aged. Like, I have some strings I think that are probably, maybe 10 years old that I could still use and take them out of there, which is great.